Hi and welcome to Life of the Troxels. I just finished dropping off the kids at school and I'm back home and I need to get to work, but I needed to do a few little chores around the house first. So I just came in here. I'm going to change my shirt and put my hair up and go do some chores. But I figured that I would just introduce myself. So my name is Laura. I am a working mom of 4 living in LA. And I work from home with my youngest. So he is 7 months old. So he stays at home with me and the rest of my kids go to school and daycare. So just trying to get my life in order while I'm figuring out trying to work and take care of a baby at the same time. And just had a few things to do around the house today, clean up, do some work, get dinner started and stuff like that. Wanted to just take you along for another day in the life, another week in the life of a mom, and another Life of the Troxels video. Okay, so this is my desk that I have, and it's just in our master bedroom. I don't really have an office, I just have a desk. And while I was on maternity leave, I didn't really use it. I do my makeup here every morning, so I have my mirror and my makeup set up. And then now that I'm back at work, obviously I use it for work, but I don't hardly use it the past couple months. As I'm sitting here, I realize it's not really working for like my daily use now. So I'm gonna try to go and like clean it and make it back to a usable space. Like this is a bunch of stuff from like the hospital. So those have been there for like months and it's just like dusty here and things are piled up and need to get like put away. So I want to make it nice for me since I spend 8 hours at this desk every day working from home. So I'm like, I'm gonna clean this up. Much better. Now I just have like my little notebook for work notes and like my checklist and everything. This is where I do my makeup every day and I use my mirror, so I dusted that off. And all of the papers and things that were back here I've cleared out. This pile of papers I cleared out, and then this is just like my computer stuff. So I have like a little filming light, I have my little adapter for my computer, my mic, a little tripod, my external hard drive and things like that stay right there because sometimes I'll use my personal computer here as well, but it's all dust free. I didn't even go through like the shelves or anything down there, but this just makes it so much nicer to be able to sit and actually do some work. I deserve a nice clear space. It feels so much better to sit here now. Now that I've been back at work for a few weeks, I felt that I should prioritize like my desk space since I'm sitting here 8 hours a day. It was always such an afterthought. It was just like, I'll just sit there and work, like it's fine. But I would come and there's already so much going on in the house that's like clutter, and then coming here I wasn't excited to go to work, and I was like, I don't want to do this day after day. Even though I love my job and I love what I do and the flexibility that it gives, I would just feel, I wasn't excited to come and sit at my desk all day. And so I'm like, I deserve to have like a clear space for a clear mind, a clean workspace. And so I just took, you know, maybe like 20 minutes there just to go through everything, clear it out, put it away, because I spend so much time here. I deserve for it to be nice and clean and clear, and helps clear my mind at the same time. So when I'm sitting here, I'm not surrounded by all the reminders of other things that I want to be doing. So this is good. Now I have room for like my personal computer. I can put my pump here as I'm pumping, and it's just nice to get this back in order. So as I was cleaning that off, I had a little ant trap that was hiding in the back, and that's kind of gross, like having ants around. And I feel like I talk about bugs kind of a lot on my channel. I've had like different types of like bug catchers that I've shared and that have worked really well, but those are for things like gnats, like fruit flies, and like flying insects, mosquitoes, and things like that. Here's the thing. We have like 6 to 8 ants in every single room in the house. And so I'm like, on my desk I'll have like 2 or 3, and then I'll have like 2 on my bedside table, and then there's like 2 on like the changing table, and maybe there's like 3 by the kitchen sink. And we've had some in the garage, on like the shelf in our garage. We've had some in the bathroom. There's like 2 or 3 in like on like the countertops, and like 4 or 5 in like the shower. And so I was just like, never enough to where I'm like wanting to use ant spray on it, especially when I have like little kids and babies around. I do not want those like fumes from like ant spray. So I got these things. They're called Taro Ant Killer Liquid Ant Baits, and they're kind of worked like a miracle for what I need them to. So they come just like all together, and you just like pop them apart, and then you like pop off this little tab on the end here. It's got liquid in it, but the liquid is poison. And what it does is it tastes good to the ants, and they'll eat it and then take it back to like their colony, and it's in like 12 hours or 24 hours, it'll kill all of the ants and the colony as well. So they're like, get the poison and bring it back, as opposed to like ant spray, it just kills the ones that are there and not the ones like back home in the colony. So I'm hoping that pinning those around will make a difference. It got a good amount on my desk, and it got a good amount in the garage. I can show you the video of like all the ants that were in the garage like going towards this bait. It's been working well. So I'm sorry to be the type of person that talks about bugs so much on this channel, but that's a thing and a concern, and I talk about it because we want to reduce it and find solutions for it. And so I do share some of the things that I found have been a solution, and these are not very expensive and really easy to just like put away somewhere where the kids can't get it, and they work really good. So it's a little bit gross, but it's really useful. So a few other products that I've been using lately and loving are these sectioned bowls, where you want to serve a few things together but you don't necessarily want them mixing, like in this case the pretzels and apples, or like apples and peanut butter. And these have been a great little addition to our kitchen. And then as I was cooking my little beef Wellingtons for dinner, I have this internal thermometer that you keep in your oven, and that way you can tell if your oven is actually at the temperature it is. It's definitely can change and affect how you cook things. So we've been kind of utilizing that as well in the kitchen. And then after dinner, I was getting all the kids ready for bed, and they were reading and kind of winding down. And in this corner where the chair is, there's no plug where we can really plug in a light. So I've been using this little battery operated lamp, and you just kind of touch the top of it and it turns it on and off, and you can do different colors. And it's just been a nice addition to actually be able to see what you're reading while you're in the chair, but keeping the lights low and calm before bed. So a few things that I've been loving lately.
Valentino, slip me on and take me home. Take me home. Let me pull you closer, spending too much time alone. I can't stop the feeling in my heart. Oh, oh, oh. I can't stop the feeling once it starts. Oh, oh, oh. So if you wanna run away with me, I'll take you back in my time machine, and we can dance, 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 dance. We can dance again, and we can dance, 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 dance.
All right, so today I went to Ulta and I got some goodies and I spent $262, which honestly isn't that bad for all the stuff that I got. I was like pretty impressed at everything that I got. Why go and buy all of these products? Like, that would be a really good birthday present. That would be a really good stocking stuffer. And the answer is because I want to buy it. I want to pick it out. I want to choose what my shade is, and I want to compare different options, and I know I want a blush, but I don't know which blush that I want, so I want to kind of look and shop and find what I like. So that is what I did, because I am an adult and I picked out what I wanted, but I wanted to share what it was that I got. The first thing is this IGK spray. It's called the Good Behavior 4-in-1 Prep Spray, and we use this for our girls after they take a bath. We'll spray their hair and it just makes it so easy to brush out, whether they have straight hair or curly hair, whatever it may be, and it just loves how it makes it like detangle and frizz free and everything. I could certainly use some on my own hair. I have a hair appointment very soon. And my hairstylist is the one who recommended this. So picked that up as well. And it's not too expensive, but what happens is when you get like maybe a quarter of the way down, I'll refill it with water and it kind of waters it down and it still works amazing and you get so much more use out of it. Another kind of hair related thing is this bed head hairspray, the Masterpiece hairspray, extra strong hold. But I've heard really good things and I was kind of disappointed with the other hairspray that I was using. So I'm like, I needed a new one that would actually hold curl in my hair. So I needed like maximum hold. I bought this CeraVe Skin Renewing Night Cream, and I had written that I wanted to get the CeraVe Night Cream. I wasn't sure if I wanted the like cream or they have like a lotion and a pump. I believe it was this one, and I'm almost out of the night cream that I'm using now, so I'm like, this will be a good thing to kind of try out. This is a deodorant from Sol de Janeiro, and it's the yellow one. I guess every color, I don't know what flavor it is. I keep saying that, that's kind of gross. What scent it is. It says it's 62, but I think each color is a different scent. So they have like a blue one and a red one and then this one. And I like that it was like aluminum free, but it kind of smelled good because I was kind of getting through the degree ones that I got when I was postpartum, and I'm like, now I want something that's like a little more feminine, a little bit nicer, especially when it's not going to be quite as hot coming into like wintertime. This was something I had never tried before. It is the foundation from Polite Society, and I got it in the color Very Fair Neutral, and it was a little more expensive, and I needed to try like 4 different colors before I found one that I think is going to work. And it's a very, very high coverage foundation. And I have been doing the same makeup routine every single day and it works. It's like 7 minutes and I am like full face done. But sometimes I want like a little bit more. We've had some events recently that I'm like, I want to get like a little more dressed up, like a little more put together, a little more full face of makeup kind of situation. And this is one that I've been wanting to try for a while. So I'm really hope that it's going to be a good one. It's such an interesting shape with like a little pump on it. So I'll give that a try and show you how I like it. But it's very, very high coverage, which again, just I feel like it makes you feel like more fancy, like put together when you're like full coverage. I also got e.l.f. Hydrating Camo Concealer. And this one also very, very pigmented, where I just do like a dot. And that's enough to like get my entire under eyes and just like really brighten everything up. So that one is really good. But I do not like the foundation that goes with this. The camo foundation is like, makes me like super, it's supposed to be glowy, but it's just like slides all around on my face. So I'm not a fan of that one. Now this is a blush set, a blush duo from Juvia's Place, which is not a brand that I'm really familiar with. Same with this one, the Polite Society was not a brand that I have heard of before, but that one was recommended to me, and this one, same, I don't know. So this one, they had a couple of different color options, and I went with a little more, I don't want to say neutral, a little more light colors, because I had some that were like berries and like dark reddish colors, and this one's a little more light. So it looks like this, little cardboard container. Double blush duo with the mirror, which is really nice to have a mirror. This would be a good thing if you're like doing your makeup in the car, like on the go, to have, you need to have some sort of like compact with it. These colors, you can obviously tell I like the color pink. So this is good. This is something that if I had asked for it for Christmas, this isn't what I would have asked for. So hopefully I like it, because it wasn't until I went into the store and picked it out that I even knew that it was there. So this is the Juvia's Place Blush Rouge Volume 4. So every colorway is a different number. Got a new mascara, the L'Oreal Lash Paradise mascara, and this was good. I had just bought a new mascara from Target that was from Maybelline, and I like how it looks on my lashes, but I hate how you have to remove it. It just like gets like the black smeared all over your face, and it's really frustrating having to remove it that way. So I'm like, I need one that's like not quite as like waterproof and long lasting. Like I'm not wearing my makeup all night or like partying all night long. Like I have an infant, for gosh sakes. I just need my makeup to last maybe like 12 hours tops. So then I got this Lancome art liner. I just got it in black satin, but I wanted the one that's like liquid eyeliner. I don't wear eyeliner ever, but this is like, I'm not smart enough for this. There we go. I don't wear like eyeliner ever, but again, I'm like, if I have like an event or something that I want to be like a little more dressed up and put together. I used to have something like this when I was in like high school. Nice thin line, but like with a brush. And then the last thing is this NYX setting spray. It's the matte finish setting spray. I love this thing. I use this every day, and it just really like locks in my makeup. As part of that like 7-minute makeup routine, that is like a non-negotiable for me. Let me know if you want me to show like how I'm using all of these, or like doing like a first impression on some of these products. But yeah, I'm gonna give them a try, give like some updates on what I think about them. 11 things that I got for $262. So I just feel like that was a good deal and some good new things to try. This is good. This is kind of a step towards me taking care of myself a little bit more, paying a little more attention, doing my makeup every day. I used to not care if I did my makeup every day. Like, I'm a mom. I don't need to be doing that. I have early mornings. I work from home, but I'm like, I'm also pretty much 34, and I'm like, 34-year-old women wear makeup every day. So I should be doing that. And it truly does make me feel more put together to have like my hair or my makeup done, or some, you know, something where I'm put together, can just like tackle the day so much more. So it's nice to have some new products to try that are around those things. As well as, you know, getting my hair done. It's been 6 months since I got my hair done, since before my son was born. And so I'm like, I want to go and do that and just take care of myself a little bit, especially as we're coming into like the winter months and the seasons that we're having where it gets like a little more dreary and like, I'm not even gonna say rainy because I live in Southern California and it does not rain, but on those like dreary cold days, it's like you want to just set yourself up for the best start